next fruit is carrots. Your carrots have the highest amount of beta carotene, which is your precursor for vitamin A. And this also helps promote shiny hair as well. So I'm going to do another demonstration, and this will be my natural hair client I'll demonstrate. And basically what I did with her hair is 2-strand twisted. So if you're running, you can twist your hair up, but then after your run, you can take it down for a twist out. And basically a twist out is just twisting it up and taking it down to add volume to your hair. Now to twist her hair, I used a cream-based product. The cream-based, because of her texture, she needed something that was heavy in oil and moisture, because her hair drinks moisture. So I couldn't use a light, like a leave-in moisturizer. If her hair was fine textured, then I could use something light or medium textured, but because her hair is coarse, I had to use something heavy. She wanted me to explain the difference between like a light leave-in. Your leave-ins are very light and kind of runny, very thin. The viscosity of it is low. Your creams are heavy. They're like a custard, so you have to scoop it out. Of course, in your leave-ins, you just pour it out and it runs out. So with your fine texture hair, you would need something light. And while I'm untwisting her hair, I'll break down textures for you. You may hear different textures: 3A, 3B, 3C, 4A. Your textures of your hair is either fine, medium, or coarse. And that's where your A, B, and C's come in at. A is fine, B is medium, C is coarse. As far as the texture goes, from straight, wavy, curly, and with most African Americans, excessively curly. So if you hear 4A, then that person is excessively curly, but their hair is fine. 4B is excessively curly, but their hair is medium texture. Or 4C, their hair is excessively curly and coarse. Or you hear 2A. 2A is wavy, but it's fine. Or 3A is curly, but it's fine. So that breaks down the texture. So if you go in a beauty supply store and it says for 3A texture or for curly, then that's how you type the texture of your hair. Even if you're relaxed, you still should be able to type the texture of your hair. And texture typing helps you pick the correct product that you need for your hair.
What did you say? 3 and 4 was? 3 is curly and 4 is...
1 is straight, 2 is wavy, 3 is curly.
No, she can hold her.
1 is straight, 2 is wavy, 3 is curly, 4 is excessively curly. And then it's A, B, and C. A is fine, B is medium, and C is coarse. So her texture would be a 4C.
What texture with her hair? It's very thick. It's very fine. I say 4A.
Can she come up?
Your video.
Hi. Actually, she's a 3, and it's a 3B. It's not necessarily, normally your fine texture is, fine is thinner. And she has high density, she has a lot of hair.
So what you say again?
You're 3D. So her hair is curly and medium texture.
Great. Pretty big.
Can we ask another question? So when you take that twist out there and it's gonna look really cute today, so then tomorrow what you have to do?
Honestly, it depends on the texture of your hair. Most textures, the coarse textures, they hold styles longer than someone that's medium texture or fine texture. Normally, a medium and fine texture, they will have to either twist again that night and take it down.
But you don't have to twist it back and smile about it.
No, you don't. You can do chunky twist, it still gives you the same look.
What kinds of products do you suggest?
That's it honestly, it depends, and me with this, I use Design Essentials, but every product doesn't work the same for everyone's hair. Like, for myself, I can't use Design Essentials, it doesn't do the same thing it does for my clients. I use Curl Activator, because my hair is more fine and curly, so in order to get moisture, or keep moisture in my hair, I have to use something a lot lighter, but it still gives me, you know, that balance. So it honestly, it depends. So you're gonna determine your product by the texture of your hair and the absorption of water. So if your hair absorbs moisture very quickly, then you'll have to apply product more often. So whether your hair is relaxed or natural, if you have a high absorption of moisture, then you have to use more product to maintain the moisture level in your hair. So with myself, I have to moisturize once a day. Say with her, if she was active, she would probably have to moisturize twice a day because her hair is very coarse and it's going to drink moisture.
Avocados, for example, if you're not getting enough avocado in your diet, how effective are products that contain avocado? Like, I've seen a lot of things that have avocado oil. Applying that directly to the hair versus actually eating it and getting it through your body, is the product just as effective as eating the?
It's not the same. Every oil is not going to work for everyone's hair. I can use coconut oil, my hair drinks it up. I will have to use it consistently. So you have to find what works for your hair and stick with it. And the reason why I'm showing you quick, simple styles is if you're relaxed, then applying heat to your hair consistently, especially if you're working out, then that can be damaging as well. So sometimes you have to do something a little bit more protective if you want to work out. I just folded the hair in two and pinning it on her ponytail, over the ponytail. So I'm gonna take the next piece of hair and do the same thing. You can either fold it or you can roll it, either or which. And I'll take this piece here and just put over the ponytail like that. And it doesn't matter the length of your hair. If you can get your hair in ponytail, you can be covered.